2, Goku turns Super Saiyan 1. And this one I fought for to be number 1, just to go on record, but I think we tossed a quarter on it or something.
Yeah.
Goku turning Super Saiyan 1 for the first time is totally epic to me. First off, you see, after the Spirit Bomb didn't work, Frieza comes up, kills Krillin, and says that next is going to be Gohan, his son, and he's just losing it. He hasn't quite turned yet, and Gohan's like, Dad, 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 and then he turns and he's like, get out of here before I lose all control.
Yes.
And another point I'd like to make, because
I'd like to talk about this too.
I don't. I'll let you talk someday.
Yes. You just wait your turn, boy.
Wait your frickin' turn. Is the fact that Goku actually showed a little bit of meanness there, because he said, "I will make you suffer."
Yes.
That's in the Japanese text.
You know, the Kai.
It's in the Kai? Okay,
the Kai
good.
too. I will make you suffer.
I will make you suffer. that was just like, oh!
Yeah. It was really a shock the first time I saw that, because I was like, whoa. But it takes me back, because I remember when I first saw Dragon Ball Z, it was on Cartoon Network, I believe. Toonami, I think, was in the afternoon at that.
Yes.
In the early 2000s. And
that little robot in the spaceship.
Yeah. And I remember,
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Sailor Moon.
But I remember going out to Target, and they had the only Dragon Ball Z DVD they had was the one where Goku turned Super Saiyan 1, and the episodes around that.
How freaking lucky can you get?
I know. I couldn't believe it.
Believe it.
You know, and that really, that was really a cool one. I watched that one over and over again. And then, of course, I had to get the whole collection, which I did eventually.
Okay, so...
Yeah, of course, now they're orange boxes, and then, of course...
And then Kai.
Kai, of course.
And then the official Japanese release that came out before Kai. Those are expensive.
The 2.0.
Yeah, those are expensive now.
Yeah, it was like they started to try and do something with that, and then they thought...
They stopped
doing it, and then they just went and did Kai.
Okay, so before we get to number 1, we're going to go through the worst moments.
Oh, yes.
Here comes a filler from hell, Garlic Jr.
Oh, jeez. We still love... We're just saying that... I mean, we do love every Dragon Ball Z thing, but...
Every moment.
Garlic Jr. was...
That bored me to tears.
It was boring. It was... I mean, it must have been... Toriyama must have been working on something.
He was high.
He was high or something, but he was gone, and that's definitely filler. I know that.
Here comes another one, the fake Namek.
Yeah.
I could not stand that one with Bulma, Gohan, and those two weird aliens trying to escape the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
Gildo, am I saying his name right? Gildo?
Guldo.
Yeah. First, that character, I just... Out of all of the Ginyu Force, I cannot stand him the most. / the Ginyu Force.
Yeah.
Those characters had so much potential, and I think they just kind of went a little bit too goofy.
Yeah. What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the Aussie. The little red Aussie. You know what I'm talking about, mate.
Yeah.
I'm going to go fight me a Saiyan.
Jace
is going to go catch him a Saiyan. I'm going to stick my finger in his bum. It'll really piss him off.
Yeah, they actually, in Kai, the Ginyu Force, I hated the Ginyu Force, the original, but in Kai, they trim them back a bit, and they feel almost like they're just, like it's just a game to them. Life and death is just a game, and they're just there to
So
kill.
It's a little bit more on the cereal side.
Yes, exactly. The super cereal side. Yeah.
I invented the internet.
Yeah.
Man, bear, pig.
Yeah.
Goku and Ginyu switch bodies. It doesn't really annoy me, but it was still kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 episodes I know in Kai devoted to that.
Well, it's funny because on my original list, I stated that I didn't like that, but I also did like when he did switch bodies with Bulma.
Yeah. And she's cheering on Frieza.
Get him, Frieza. what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. It's funny how Gohan is the one who figures that one out, too.
Goku and Vegeta, somewhere around the Cell games, become the only heroes worth a damn. I realized Gohan had a huge part in the Cell games, a really huge part. I mean, he won the Cell games.
Yeah.
And Majin Buu, he got Mystic and all that. But at the same time, it's just like, here's the big bad guy, Vegeta. Where'd Piccolo go?
Yeah. Where is everyone else?
Tien Shinhan. And yes, I'm going to use his full name.
Yeah.
Fools.
But yeah, I mean, it's like all of a sudden, let's just care about Goku and Vegeta.
And then
because
Pikkon,
they're the most popular of all of them. And Pikkon.
Pikkon being a badass
Yeah.
is a useless character.
Yeah, it's like...
He was almost like Piccolo Part 2, though. That's kind of... I mean, it's like they even animated him to be that way.
Yeah, he's very much like that.
I will combine these next two. The Great Saiyaman and Teen Gohan. Really?
Yeah, that just does not seem like... You can tell Chi-Chi had a big part in that.
Which is a great segue to the next one.
It is.
Chi-Chi's... I don't know how to word it without being vulgar.
She is
oblivious. Oblivious to the real world.
Oblivious to the real world.
The real DragonBall Z world.
It's almost like she's trying to live through Gohan. You know?
Yeah.
It's like kind of like those moms or dads that put out their daughters for the pageants.
But like,
it's all about them. But it's
Gohan could have a scratch on him, and Goku could be near death, and she'd be like, "Oh my Gohan!"
Yeah, she
get to your studies.
You know, yeah. It's
Which
like
actually,
don't worry about the world, and
actually reminds me of a great epic moment is when that Gohan had that substitute teacher and he's smacking him, and starts saying some horrible things about Goku, and Chi-Chi finally gets to see it, and she's like, "You said what?
Yeah,
fool."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Chi-Chi's stupidity. Cause what was I gonna say? Also, like when Gohan can fight, you know, during the Cell games. Okay, no, he's gotta focus on his studies. What is he gonna study when Earth is blown up?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's like it doesn't even register in her mind the reality of the situation.
Yeah. The next one is this one bugs me like to no ends. Never knowing when Goku learns to fly.
Yeah.
There's no episode on that. There's an episode that taught Videl how to fly, and that's where we learn you push your ki underneath you.
Yeah.
Which flying in their world's gotta be tough.
Yeah.
Because you're controlling your body by pushing your ki down as you're doing a ki attack.
Which
you're stabilizing yourself.
Yeah.